Hi, this is Brother Sean with eLearning Brothers. In this tutorial, I'd like to show you how to remove one of the answer options within our Flash game templates. I'm going to go ahead and just preview this file so I can show you exactly what we're going to do. Alright, so in this tutorial, I'd like to show you how we can maybe remove this D option so it doesn't show for the answers. And I'll show you how to do it for each individual question. So by default, it shows all four options. If you did only want two options, let's say you're doing a true or false, and you just want A, it would just be A and B that would show. So C and D would automatically hide. But this tutorial, I'd like to show you just how to get rid of the D option so that you would have A, B, C, and D. Alright, and to do so, we're going to have to actually dive into the template a little bit. So you'll need to be really careful not to accidentally break something. So this is kind of outside our normal editing features of the games. First thing you want to do is unlock the game option, and I just do that by unclicking or clicking on that little lock option, and now I can double click on the stage on the game file. To make sure you're in the right spot, you'll see that you're in scene 1 and you're in the interaction movie clip. Alright, now I'm going to open up my timeline a little bit bigger so that we can see a little bit more of what we're doing here, and then I'm going to just change my view option to show the max, kind of just resize the screen there. Alright, first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go down to my buttons layer and unlock my buttons layer. I'm going to keep everything else locked so I don't accidentally move something around that shouldn't be moved. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to scrub my timeline just by clicking on the little red box up here, and I'm going to go ahead and just scrub until I see my first question, question number 1. And then on here, I'm going to grab my red box and just move it off to the side here. And then I'm going to go back to my timeline, and I'm going to go to the next question, question number 2. I'm going to do the exact same thing. So really any question that you want to just kind of get rid of something, just move it out to the side here. And then you'll notice the text is still showing though. Now the text is not it's not coupled, like kind of combined with the button. So the way that we'll do the text is we'll just go into our library, just like we're going to go and edit the answers. Let's go to question number 1 and click on answers here, and we'll double click into that movie clip so we can edit it. And if you remember from other previous tutorials, you just have to stay within the red boxes for your content to display. So really it'd be true to say if you want to get rid of the option D, to simply click delete, and then that will no longer show there. So I'm going to leave it for question number 2 just so you can see how it'll look if you do it wrong and question number 1 is done correctly. So we're going to go ahead and publish and preview this. So once again, question number 1 should be should be gone, and it is. Let's go and get it correct. I'll do a quick bold here. Alright, and then question number 2, the button was gone, but remember we did not edit the question number 2 answer movie clip. So that's how we would just have to remove that. And then if we go to question number, oh, you'll actually notice this now. Question number 2, D was the correct answer. So what you'll want to make sure you do, referring back to one of our previous tutorials, is you'll need to go back to our actions, our settings, which is in the actions here on the very first keyframe. And you want to go down to, this was question number 2, and our question number 2, D was the correct choice, so you want to make sure that that's incorrect, and now we can change maybe C option to be correct. Anyway, so that's how you kind of remove some of the option D, I guess, from our Flash game templates. Hopefully this is helpful for you.